switched it back so I can make sure everything was ready.
Cool.
Good to go.
All right.
Everybody's phone's on silent.
Mine's in the other room.
That works too.
Yep.
All right. This is the secret
Sauce?
secret sauce.
The albino orange.
The secret of the orange.
Okay.
Albino version.
Good with that.
Hello, my name is Tia,
And I'm Xander.
and this is Working Class Music. And on today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little different, as Jason Mays would say. We're taking a look at some personal gear, specifically my gear. This is my amp. This is the amp that we did allude to in the previous episode. This was the mysterious amp. Mild spoiler, we'll save that for later. Maybe we can showcase mine sometime? We've never even shown it on the channel.
Your amp is crazy.
We've never shown it, have we?
We should do a Tia's amp episode. So
Okay.
maybe that'll be the next amp explainer.
Maybe the next orange-focused amp episode, we might show mine. On today's episode, we'll be talking about the orange Rockerverb.
The Rockerverb launched in 2003. There was a lot of demand for the Orange 8030, which we have a video on, to add an effects loop to it. But to add an effects loop to an amp like that would basically mean redesigning the whole thing and ruining the way it sounds. So it was easier to just build an entirely new amp from scratch. It has the tube buffered effects loop that everybody was asking for. It has onboard tube buffered reverb, and it has a dirty channel voiced on the classic OR120 picks only. Dirty channel is like a cranked up orange from the 70s with a little bit more gain on top of it. The way we used to boost those old school amps, this one just does that for you, but also has a really nice clean channel that to my ears sounds a lot like a Fender Twin or something like that. You see these used by everyone from pop acts to heavy metal bands and
Literally everything in between.
It's a great
I've seen
design.
So many like metalcore, post-hardcore,
Right.
hardcore, pop punk bands. So many Warped Tour bands.
It's almost the sound of the 2000s. It came out in 2003. Everyone was using either a Marshall DSL or a Mesa Dual Rectifier, and it kind of replaced both of those amps at once. Both of those brands had to come out with something new when Orange hit the scene with the Rockerverb. This is the 50-watt version. The current model runs with the EL34 tubes you're going to see on a lot of 50-watt British-style amps. The Mark I, which you and I both have, mine's a head, runs on 6 V6 power tubes and has 4 of them in there, so to me it sounds more like a small 100-watt amp than a 100-watt amp at half power, and I know that doesn't make any sense. But that's what I've got for you.
That makes sense
So-
to like 4 people out there.
Sure.
They're like in their chairs,
Yeah.
like nodding their heads.
Yeah, and
Like,
shout out to you guys. Thanks for subscribing.
this is an orange amp. Your eyes do not fool you. This is white Tolex. If I'm getting a little personal, this was the first kind of like real tube amp that I ever purchased. And I actually bought it from this guy right here. Not directly, but you know, back at Big Box Music Store. Oh my God, I've had this amp for 10 years. I've had this amp for 10 years. Oh my God,
Feel old.
time flies. I've had to move this through so many houses, apartments. This thing weighs almost as much as I do. For the folks at home, this is a 212. It's like 86 pounds or something like that.
There's a lot of amp in there.
I look hilarious moving it. I can do it. I don't like to. I bought this amp from Xander when we were both working at Big Box Music Store.
Yeah.
As you do back in the day when we were bored, we'd scroll through gcus.com. He saw this one in Texas. He got it transferred in from Texas.
Yeah.
And I saw it on the floor and immediately just had to have it before I even plugged it in. I just knew that I had to have it. I feel bad saying this given the current prices of everything.
Sure.
I bought this amp for less than $1,000.
Sick. It's awesome. Good deal.
And I'm not letting go of it.
Good deal.
I'll bleep this, but how much did you actually pay for it?
It was literally under $1,000. It
Yeah.
was something like,
Yeah.
yeah. Retail, even for the regular guys, are like $24.
For a brand new Rockerverb combo, you're looking at $2,400 probably. Correct us if we're wrong in the comments. Now, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, didn't you need a tube amp like this because you got a gig in a band?
Yeah.
It just so happened to be a band that I had recently been kicked out of.
shout out to World's Greatest Dad, because
Yeah.
you and Maddie turned me on to orange ants.
She was using the new one.
Yeah,
You got the old
had the
school one.
head, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want a head, I want a combo.
Yeah.
And I was obsessing over combos, especially over orange combos. I remember I almost bought, I think it was like a TH30.
Yeah.
Had the money, almost did it.
Those are cool.
And a couple days later, this came in, and it was like, no, f that. This is the one. Fuck that shit. This is the one.
No hate to the TH30, but come
No,
on.
those are great ants, don't get me wrong, but I mean, if you could spend like $100 and get this,
Right.
you would. Don't lie to me.
The white ones have the limited edition badge on the top. They tell you what year. There's also a 2014 version, but this is a 2009.
Yeah, so Mark 1, 2014 is what, Mark 2?
Yeah.
Maybe in the future we might do a comparison with the Neos, who's to say?
Yeah.
And on to
Onto
the
the
sounds.
sounds. The Rockerverb Mark 1, you can foot switch between the clean and dirty channels. Alright. As well as turn the reverb on and off. Reverb gets crazy if you let it. Yeah, it's a good reverb. So we're gonna be messing with that while we do this. Okay, it's me. We're gonna get the stuff that you know it does out of the way real quick. They do stoner rock, okay? That's what they do. They're perfect for it. It's great. It's fantastic. You like it. It's good. Also capable of a little bit of a... You have to make dumb faces above the 12th fret. That's how that works. You have to do that. Or maybe one more.
Third time's a charm.
Third time. What would Josh Homme do? Cool, yeah. Yep, sick. Cool, all right, that's me for the, I got 3 good riffs for you guys.
Jason, you're up.
You want to integrate your pedal board, pal?
Hey everyone, my name is Jason. I typically handle the effects around here. So my job is to put this through that and give you guys some hopefully good tunes, possibly. I don't know, let's start out and we'll just start something simple, you know, just something, you know, something that's not like a dookie in a urinal, you know, okay? All right, I think I'm done.
I think we almost started clapping.
Right?
I don't think.
No. Anyway, hi there. Don't be alarmed. Just another black man on this channel. Oops. I'm Nelson, and per usual, I'm very tired because I do what I love, and I love what I do, and I hope you love what you hear. Anyway, I'm using Jason Starcaster, and I'm gonna see if I can make this amp sound terrible. Yeah, I know, I'm so fucking punk.
That's what you do around.
That's what we do.
It's a good sounding amp, man.
Yeah. Despite my best efforts, I couldn't make this amp sound bad. So, yeah. Tia, you're up. She's gonna show you what to do with it. RIP our f***ing speakers.
Sorry. I guess I'm ready. Cool. Hi, my name is Tia. I'm playing my PRS S2 standard. Thank you. Thank you so much, Paul. Through my amp, my orange amp. Cool. Loop 1. Out of the way. Okay, loop 2 is almost ready. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, we're done. We did it.
Yeah.
We did it, boys. Bring the troops home. So, those are some of the sounds for the Rockerverb.
We did our best to show a lot of different sounds that this thing can do. I think that's what I like about this model, is that it can do a little bit of everything. So, this is the old model. It sounds great, obviously. We've demonstrated that. You can get the new model with more features with our affiliate link below on sweetwater.com. If you have questions about it, you can ask me. I'll talk to you about it.
Or ask your Sweetwater representative.
Better. The white ones aren't out anymore. You can't get a white one.
How the f would you show me something if I couldn't have it then?
But they sound cool, and the new ones have more features. So
Yeah, and they're lighter in weight.
the new ones have the neodymium speakers, which sound a little bit different, but are a lot lighter in weight. And they made the cabinet a little bit smaller, so it's easier to move around. It's objectively better. You can switch the wattage to lower wattage. It's great. So we like our old ones, but if you want a new one, you can get one.
And if you're possibly interested in seeing us maybe compare the two, the new and the old, please let us know in the comments down below.
So we can maybe make that happen.
Yeah, we can maybe pull some strings, possibly.
See what I can do.
Comment down below, hypothetically, if you were in the room here with us right now, plugging into this amp, what would you play?
First riff, what would you do?
First riff. Let us know. So, with that being said, I'm Tia from Working Class Music.
I'm Xander. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, adios. Take care.
Cheers. Peace. Do we clap again or no?
No, the clap's good.
All right.
I mean, it's not good, but you know.
I was gonna say, you might need to see a doctor.
Albino orange.
All right. Hello. Welcome back to. Wow.